Let me start by saying this. The only person who owe Peanut Dread are the man who take Peanut Dread, video Peanut Dread, and tell him to talk and put up Peanut Dread on YouTube. That are the man who owe Peanut Dread.
Yes.
Stop whosoever placing me because it isn't right. There's a law for it to you take the man's slang and have it out there and make money and him not getting no royalty.
Yeah.
That is wickedness. No, consult the man, contact him and make him agree for you to do such thing.
People. Que pasa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Now, people, I see a little conflict or drama or misunderstanding happening on social media as it pertains to social media personality Peanut Dread. And next social media personality, his name is Slick White Line. You've seen him before. I am sure that most Jamaicans have seen him. If they don't know him, they are probably familiar with one part or one of his works. Now, people, pretty much there was an article in the Gleaner or Observer or something, an interview that Peanut Dread did, and said that he has some sorts of medical condition and he's also in a little financial bind. And without even hearing that he's in a financial bind, based on the fact that he has a medical condition, from you have money, you can find the appropriate place as long as it is something that any sort of doctor can rectify. However, we realize that Peanut Dread was not in as good as financial situation or state as we would have thought, based on the fact that there's so much video circulating viral on social media with hundreds of thousands of views. Peanut Dread also had a YouTube channel, or also have a YouTube channel, Peanut Dread fan page or such, in which he is getting 80, 60, 100, 40,000 views per video. Now, people, as somebody that is on social media and know the inner runs of social media, especially YouTube, whenever somebody is getting 40, 60, 80,000 views per day upon a video, that person is financially okay if that person have a sound mind, if that person has proper financial management. So, when I hear this, I said, then hold on a minute. Because when I first saw Peanut Dread, I said to myself, well, at least I'm glad that this youth uses talent and impersonality and his unusual way how he explains things and his perspective on things. Don't agree with enough of the things that him say, but however, people like people that are different, people like people that are real. And in this life, especially on social media, most of these characters are as fake as FUCK. Most of them, 90% of them. So therefore, is somebody that is likable, somebody that people would gravitate to, because I see somebody I come from the squalor and make it very famous, very popular. So therefore, kudos to him. However, when me hear this now, I say to myself, then hold on a minute. This man I get this much views and I talk about him need help. That not sound right. Is either him a smoke crack, which he is not, or somebody is taking advantage of him. Somebody is highway robbery in his money. He is taking advantage of. Maybe he is street smart, but obviously he is not that book smart. He is not that computer savvy. So therefore, people will take advantage of you. That is how Jamaica and Jamaicans are, without a shadow of a doubt. 90% of our people ain't SHIT. Wrong or right? So anyways, I see one specific individual I get BASHED And that is Slick White Line, popular comedian like me said on social media. And then he did a video and he was kind of explaining himself. Some of what he said makes sense. However, some is not consistent with the truth. Maybe half truth at best. Something that sound kind of right. And people, this is constructive criticism. This is not to bash anybody. However, you know me talk the truth and own I like it. Me not really care what am I going to do anyway. So anyways, when me look on and hear where him say, this is what he is saying. Pretty much him say, him take peanut dread thing them and him splice them and him mix them and him use for him creative brain. It is his brain that is at work. So therefore, him responsible for most of what is going out there. It is his creativity that makes it work. Now people, yes, obviously he has skills. Obviously the way that he uses things and splice them, manipulate them, yes, it is also a draw. However, had you not used the videos that you do with Peanut Dread and use an next character, the effect would not be the same. So therefore, minus Peanut Dread, minus the amount of views, minus the likability or the viralness, if there's such a word, of your videos. So therefore, Peanut Dread plays an integral, a very important part in the success of your channel, in the success of the videos that you put up on social media, whether a YouTube, whether a Instagram, whatever one you want to call it. His name plays a major role in the videos that you do. People like your videos because of your talent, because of your skills. However, because of the fact that there is one main character in the videos that you do of that character. So therefore, I am saying this to say that it is either conveniently a lot of Jamaican social media people don't know copyright, don't know intellectual property, don't know plagiarism. Because a lot of people think as if intellectual property or somebody creative work is like some sorts of coronation market, is a free-for-all. You can just take it and do whatever you so choose. Especially if you think that person don't have too much sense or don't have too much street or book knowledge, as would be the impression that one would get of Peanut Dread. Not to diss him, but me just a say, we know say him not really school sharp. Street-wise, common sense-wise, yes, it is up there better than most people who are educated fools. So therefore, not at this, just to make sure so people understand what me I say. Because I know people like to turn and twist and take things and put it out of context. So me I clarify that before me go forward. So therefore, this man say is because of his skills and his editing and whatever he does. That is why the video pop. No, that is not true. The next thing that he said, he gave Peanut Dread $300 one day, I think on the 7th of October, and then him call him back on the 8th with people in the background. Now people, I can understand that. However, obviously, Peanut Dread is getting sensible. Peanut Dread is seeing that maybe this $300 that you sent me is not enough for the amount of money that you are making. People like me say, I know I have an idea as it pertains to YouTube. Me don't know about Instagram. Me don't know about any other social media platform. So therefore, me can't talk. However, when I see a lot of videos and a lot of views, and then this man a cry saying in a financial bind, people, something does not sound quite right. People, something is definitely wrong. And here is what is the wrong S, even though that is not a word, is that you took this man work without you and him coming to any sorts of agreement, any sorts of contract, whether it is by word or whether it is by paper, signing your name on the dotted line. And you told yourself that it was okay. And I am sure that most of the views that are on your video is because of on your platform. I'm not going to say it because I don't know. But however, me just say, Peanut Dread image, Peanut Dread talk, Peanut Dread slang play a very important part in your success, in the success of your video. So therefore, if you did not get his consent, whether you call him afterwards and send a couple of $100 to him or not, if he never agree, you are pretty much breaching his intellectual property, his rights. You are plagiarizing him as a human being, as another comedian, especially when you and him are in the same field. It would be a conflict of interest, because if Peanut Dread, if he had proper management, they would not allow you to be using his content, because then it is a conflict of interest. And I fully understand that you take that content and you put a twist to it. You change it up, make it different. So therefore, if anything, him can give you authorization, because you all are not doing the same thing directly. There is a vast difference. However, you had to come to some sort of agreement. You cannot just take it up on your head. And if you sent him $300, whether you send him $300 this month on a monthly basis, it is not something that you did out of the kindness of your heart. It is something, when you think about all of that you have made on this man's name, it is only fair. Is it a fair amount that he received? Me can't say, because me don't know how them place their work. Me don't know how much money you get from each of his content that you do, how much split you give him. However, what you should have done, had you been a decent character, and people, I am not saying that he is not a decent character. Me just say, the way that he conducted business is not how business go. People in a Jamaica too informal about their thing. Whenever you are a creative person, you cannot allow people to just take your work. People, me do interview and somebody call me when me know, when me have conversation with, and ask me if me can make them use the interview. Me say, why would I do that? We are friends, but we are not friends like that. That is not how business works. I am not going to do something that is going to take away from me, even though my platform is pretty much the bigger platform. But still, why would you even ask? Why would you even expect that? You yourself as a human being should know what is wrong or know what is right. You don't have to know the copy rules, laws and regulation. Common sense supposed to tell you that you can't take somebody's thing, especially when that person is trying to come up on social media, especially when that person's content is being monetized on social media. Now people, the next thing what put some question sign is that the man says somebody used to monetize Peanut Dread content. However, that person is no longer alive. So what I want to know is that all that time that person that was monitoring Peanut Dread fan page, how much money Peanut Dread did I get? Peanut Dread was just doing it for the love, for the likes, because obviously he should have been making a good amount of money where he can save. Peanut Dread has a simple lifestyle. It is not as if Peanut Dread out there a drive or a buy expensive car and clothes and a sip champagne and a bathe him dog in a champagne. No, he is a simple man. You could see the way that he lived. So therefore, obviously, that person that was monitoring it was not giving him a fair amount. Now people, I saw that Peanut Dread seems to have got somebody else that is going to be monitoring his videos or content. And that person was pretty much there saying that, listen, we are going after everybody that is using Peanut Dread's contents. However, this is my advice to Peanut Dread. Peanut Dread, sir, if you're listening, please to make sure that that person can go on YouTube every month and show you the amount of money that you've made or he has made for that month with your content. Don't let your content be mixed up with any other content. You by yourself is a brand. So therefore, let that content be your content, solely your content. Don't make this person mix it up with any other sort of content. Let that person sign some sort of contractual agreement, being that that person as a manager should get 20, maybe 25% at best. Usually people who manage or monitor people stuff get 10%. However, at Jamaica, give him 20 or 25%, quarter or 1/5 of whatever you make. The rest, the lion's share, should go to you. If you want to put it 50%, if you want to be ultra nice, that is up to you. Me can't tell you what to do. I would not do that as the person that, as the creative, as the person that is contributing mainly to it. You just speak straight off the bat, freestyle, so there should be not much editing. So therefore, I think 20-25%. If you do anything after that, I'm hear you cry again on social media. Anytime I see you, I'm going to give you a RAS BOX because you've made a mistake before. I know dissing to you, I would not. But me just I say, if you not learn, if you not learn from the mistake that you made before, being taken advantage of, being exploited before, you are never going to learn. You hear me I say? So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos straight to the point, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, word to the wise. Whenever you are rising in life, there's always going to be a set of vipers that see your potential, realize that your ceiling is in the stratosphere. When they look at themselves, because of their insecurity, because of their hate, because they realize that persons appreciate them for who they pretend to be, however, not who they are. They are going to do everything within their means to bring you down because that is the only way that they can feel as if they are up, point blank and period.